Hey, what's up, everybody? Jonathan here, back on Rockwood. Alright, so last time we had bought this grapple loader, but I didn't have everything set up so we could properly start using it because you gotta have buttons on my little joysticks here. I had to get those set up so I could do the saw, and I've got it. So there goes the saw, and back up again. So what we'll do is we've been loading some of the longer logs, and don't have any stockpile, looks like. But whenever we get some loaded on the trailer, we'll get it down here, and then we'll just use this machine to offload them, cut them, and then stack them over here to our right or left, whichever one we decide to put in. And our sawmill's still going full steam, so let's go check that out. Make sure we still got enough wood chips. We're pretty good there. Looks like we're about halfway, a little over halfway, I guess. I think it's about 4,000 whatever before you get a full pallet full of boards, and not much in the way of wood chips. And I can't believe we still haven't used all this stuff yet. I mean, one log must make 10 pallets or something. This is crazy. Anyway, let's get back busy here. Let's see. Looks like we've got a few trees skidded up, and I was gonna move everything, and I don't know if I've found a good spot or not. Let me look and see what this yellow dot is over here. And it won't let me click on it. Oh, maybe that's just that other little piece of equipment back there. I was thinking that I had. Well, here's the truck. Yeah, this is where I was gonna go. That's right. So this is a little bit bigger area, give us more room to work. And let's see, this is a pretty good ways away from where we're at, but it does open up quite a bit of a forest over there, and we got a bit of a shorter haul, I think, down to the sawmill. And this is kind of where I was on Farming Simulator 15, because I think back behind us kind of goes down a little hill, then up to another spot. Or maybe I'm thinking about this right here. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is kind of what I was thinking about. So this is a spot where I was at in 15. Seems like, was the cabin there, or was it on the other side? I can't remember. I think it may have been right there. No, actually, no. I don't think there was one there. That's right. I think I was skidding logs right through here and right up next to these cliffs or whatever, rocks. I believe that's right. I could be wrong. It could have been there also in 15, but I don't think so. Been too long since I played it. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to do? I think I would like to move everything, but let's take a quick spin around here in the skidder, and let's see if there's not anything else that we need to pick up. There's one tree right there, and a couple down, a few down there. That's just great. These stumps are really driving me crazy. There's a couple of trees down here, just a few, and maybe some more back up this way. I think I kind of, yeah, I cut up through here just a little. Well, there's not really all that many trees. I'll tell you what, let's get some of these bigger ones that are on the ground. I need to switch to my correct Joy to Key profile. Actually, I downloaded the yeah, this vehicle switcher group. I thought I saw it try to pop up, and I don't have anything in a group yet. I'm not even really sure how to use it. I have to look at a YouTube tutorial or something if I can find one that somebody's done. I'm not sure how it works, but on some of these maps I've got quite a bit of equipment, and it's hard to You know, it's well, I'll say hard. It's a lot easier if I had them in that sort of thing, where I could just easily switch to them. Because sometimes with all that equipment, you got to tab through so many of them just to get to the one you want. And over on Pacific Inlet, I am working on the high-speed logging. Oh my goodness, what am I doing here? High-speed logging number 3. Just about. Well, I'd say I've got them all the machinery moved, and I've started working on the new site. All these limbs are crazy. Can't even see through all this mess. All of the limbs, all of the machinery over on Pacific Inlet is moved to the new spot, and I'm kind of halfway between the Cat Sea Lake and the sawmill. And I've started cutting, and let's see what else. I've probably cut down, I don't know, maybe a couple hundred trees or something, but more importantly, I've probably cut, I don't even know if I can say I cut a quarter of it so far, maybe an eighth. There's quite a bit of trees in there. But anyway, we got started over there, and actually what I was waiting on was the sawmill to come in great demand for wood, and it did, and I've been selling wood like crazy and wood chips. I had a bunch of wood stockpiled next to the that cell point, the concrete bunker cell point. I had a bunch of wood stockpiled right there, and I got almost all of it sold. Come on. This thing gets stuck on flat ground. Oops, I switched to the wrong one. Anyway, I've got all the wood that was stockpiled there just about sold, and it was quite a bit of money on that. Why is it? Oh, every time I hit that button, it keeps trying to activate the vehicle switcher. It's weird. Well, I will have to change that. Didn't realize it was going to do that. I just added in this vehicle switcher mod just right before I started, so I wasn't really sure what was going to happen. And I probably shouldn't have even added it in because I wasn't quite sure, how it worked, and can't see what I'm doing. And, what buttons to push and all that stuff. So I probably shouldn't even added it in, but come on. Anyway, I'll get that straight for next time. That's annoying. Sorry about that. If I knew how to disable that, I would, but I don't know what to even push. There's nothing on there. It's the control button, but obviously on my joy to key I've got control plus something which turns the head on this machine. Well, I'll have to see if I can't change the vehicle switcher activation button or whatever keyboard key to something else. I might should have, didn't realize that one's gonna be that long. Oh well. Alright, let's see if we can get this loaded up. There's not a lot here, but I want to go test out that grapple saw. I've never used that thing. I don't know why that thing gets to swinging like that. Yeah, I downloaded a couple new things here recently. I got that vehicle switcher thing, which I should have done a long time ago. And then I got a pretty long wood chip trailer. It's a back end dumper trailer thing. It's get back to my truck. There it is. Let's see if I can navigate back to the other spot from here. I'm gonna have to remember where that's at. I think I'm pretty sure that's where I want to move to next. Oh, wrong way. Just going, instead of cutting these trees down out of the roads, I should be doing. I'm just going around them. Get them later. So I need to go back this other way. Alright, let's go deliver these over to the sawmill and see if we can't use that new grapple saw to get them cut up into shorter lengths. I think we should be able to grab maybe a couple of trees at a time and get them sawed up. Might be able to get 2 cuts out of these logs each. Pretty long ones. Yeah, I can't make a long video on this one today. I'll probably end up cutting it off about 30 or 45 minutes. This week is my week off, and I'm supposed to be working on some other stuff, but I needed to make some more videos because I think I've got maybe 2 more videos, maybe 3, possibly 4, 2 or 3 anyway, of Pacific Inlet, and it's going to take me probably a few more days of recording several hours more footage before I can get that area cut to end high-speed logging number 3 on Pacific Inlet. So probably going to be need some videos in between there to fill in, so that's what I'm doing right here. Besides, we need to show some different content anyway. So y'all probably will see maybe some more interior, probably some Rattlesnake Valley. Alright, let me make sure my saw is on. There we go. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, well, just ignore that vehicle switcher thing. That's not much I can do right now about that. Well, let's just try 1 log for right now. Oh, if I can even get 1. Oh, well, I got 2. Okay, that'll work. Okay, oops. I didn't mean to do that. What happened there? Why did it do that? I must have hit the wrong button. That's too short. Well, it would have been alright if I hadn't accidentally chopped it off that first time. We'll just leave the scraps over here, and maybe we can bring our other little tractor over here and pick them up or something, or wood chip them into wood chips. Well, this grapple saw is kind of neat. Just kind of got to get the hang of it, so to speak. I think it's going to work out just like we need it to. If we can if I can figure out exactly how to get the logs cut up just like I want, which I did pretty good that time, then we'll be alright. This mod is by FDR Logging. You can download it by visiting his forum. He's got a website forum page now, and I think it's just like fdrlogging.net maybe, or something. I don't know. Look in the description down below. This is my video description as to exactly what that web page is, but yeah, see, I think if I cut it right... Oh, what did it again? Why did it do that? I guess I probably need to put a button on my other joystick that turns it on or off. Maybe it's already there. No, that's my processor. Anyway, it looks like it's, when you grab the logs too tight, it looks like it's, because the saw is on, it's kind of like the fellow buncher. If you're away from the tree a little bit, sometimes it'll still cut it because the saw is on. See it? There it goes again. So I think I'll just need to, yeah, there it goes, still going. I'll just need to turn it on or off as I need it. That's what I'll have to do. But we're doing okay. Let me see if I can't get this one cut up. And I'll turn the saw part of it off. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Now let's turn that off. Alright, the saw is off, and so then I can just grab these. And they're probably a little bit long, but that's okay. Yeah. Bit long. Oh no, the camera moves inside this one too. I don't like that. I've gotten so used to the camera not moving inside these cabs, it's hard to get used to it when it is. Well, I'll just have to try to get used to it, I guess. I switched fellow bunchers on one map. I think it was Pacific Inlet even. I switched fellow bunchers because in the latest version FDR made the camera move inside the cab. I just wasn't used to that and it kept throwing me off. So I switched back to a different, different modders fellow buncher. Okay, let's get this truck out of the way and see if we can't grab that log that got loose over there. And our sawmill's still plugging away. Oops. Wasn't even paying attention to where I was going. I was aiming for this gap right here and wasn't even watching where the truck was going. Okay. And let's see if we can clean this up. I guess I shouldn't worry too much about these log lengths, because these over here, well, some of them are kind of long, but some of those are definitely longer. But the sawmill will still take it, so I guess shouldn't be too worried about it. Alright, now let's get our log truck back over to the landing, and actually I think I'm just going to go ahead and move it to the new site, so I'll know where it's at on the map. Which is actually going to be right over here to the left of the sawmill. There's a road that goes up there, but that's what I used last time on Farming Simulator 15. Remember, one of the first few times I brought some logs down this hill, I lost them down in that ditch between the fence and the, by the sawmill down there. I lost a load of logs into the ditch. Oh, don't tell me there's a tree blocking the road already. Oops. I thought we'd just go over it, guess not. It's okay, we'll just go around it. I really got to come back and cut those trees out of the way. I'll try to remember to do that between videos so we won't have to waste any time doing that. Well, we may have to cut this one though. This one could be a problem. I don't think we can go under it. Well, maybe. Yep. Yeah, so come down this hill and then back up, and yeah, I do remember this spot from last time. The pond over there. Yep. That's funny. There's a pond over there, but there's not one on the map. Okay, well, let's just park our truck kind of out of the way over here. We'll have to get everything set up and see where it needs to be. And let's see. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to make it past there. Too many fences and trees and stuff. Oh, that's going to cause a problem. Good grief. I shouldn't have tried that. I was trying to go ahead and drag one over there while I had it right there, but... that tree's in the way. I wonder if I can just cut this tree down. Stump's probably got it now. That tree's still up. I really wish Giants would figure out a way to, maybe there's 2 trees. Yeah, it must have been 2. They need to figure out how to make these trees fall down when you cut them. This is ridiculous. Cut all these trees and they still stand up. And so the tree was pushed on it. That's the only reason this one fell. Sometimes they don't even fall at all. Okay, let's see. Now it's still hung on something. This is ridiculous. Must be this fence back here. Well, I'm not having any luck with this tree. But I'm determined to drag it with me. Well, I know I said I wasn't, but I am. Yep, so just go across this bridge, then I think a little up to the right, makes a turn to the right, and then we should be just about there. Yeah, we can go this way. Uh-oh, we lost our tree. Oh well. Come back and get that in a minute. What is this thing getting hung on? It's gotta be this fence back here. I can't stand these fences. That's a tree. I mean, look at this. The tip of this tree. I mean, these trees must be made out of steel or something. Where am I at? Yeah, look at this. The tip of the tree is getting caught on this tree right here. See, that's wrong. It shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I'm not really sure, you know, if a lot has changed since 15 as far as the forestry stuff. I mean, I'm sure there has, but they really need to do something with these trees. The trees need some give, because there is no give. You know, like I just showed you there, the tip of the tree got caught by another tree, and it's pulling out of the grapple. That shouldn't happen. There should be some way for them to figure out a way to give the trees some give, both lengthwise, like, you know, like that up and down, like the tree should have some sag in it, you know, some give on the ends and stuff. And then whenever you squeeze on the trees, it should have a tiny bit of give too, so that way you can really lock a load in your grapple. But anyway, let's see here. I don't remember how I was doing this. I think I had the trees. Well, we'll just set this one down over here somewhere. Uh-oh. My goodness. And I'm just gonna park my skidder back over here somewhere. Alright, now let's see what we got. Well, we got to get the track machines over there. This front end loader, tractor. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm already getting close to 40 minutes, and I said I was going to do 30 to 45 minutes, something like that. So before we leave this site, I'll get this tractor over here with the wood chipper on it, get all these tops and stuff picked up, scoop up the rest of these wood chips, and put them in the trailer, and then we'll get all this equipment moved over there. So the next time you see a video for Rockwood, we'll have everything moved over and ready to go over on the new site. I'll have to see. I can't remember. Yeah, I've got a low loader. I'll have to go grab it. But you know, getting that thing up and down through these woods may be a bit difficult. So I may have to end up tracking all the equipment over there, which is going to kind of suck. But you know, that's about all I can do. So until then, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get some of this stuff cleaned up and probably wood chip the rest of the trees that are on the ground, just so they're, you know, will be gone. And then next time on Rockwood, we'll have everything in place, ready to go, and we'll do a bit more forestry this next time. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Rockwood.